Hi, it's Oksana. So first of all, my hair is driving me insane because I've got these they're bangs. Look at that. Isn't that the most ridiculous thing ever? I essentially have really short little bangs. My hair is growing out after, I guess, falling out from when I was pregnant or right after I had my son or something. This happened with my daughter too. At one point I noticed that I had all these short little new hairs growing back, but it's driving me crazy. I can't wait till they're longer. Anyways, so this is gonna be a collective haul that is all over the place because, well, that is mostly natural things like food and essential oils and toothpaste kind of stuff. It's not makeup or skincare. So there's that. I made a purchase from Vitacost a month ago that I keep forgetting to show you, and from iHerb a little bit more recently, and also from Dr. Mercola. So a lot of random stuff. So first I'm going to talk about what I bought from Dr. Mercola, which is a box that I didn't bring of these bars. These are his organic cocoa cassava bars. And these are wonderful. They have chia seeds in them to give them a little bit of a crunch when you get a little chia seed. They also get stuck in your teeth a little bit, but I thought they were little Crispies or something, and then I realized they were chia seeds. Basically, it looks like a brownie. I'll open this up. It looks like a chocolate brownie, and it's coated in chocolate. So here, you can see. Now I want to eat this. These are so good for satisfying your craving. They don't have any soy. They're all organic. They have cassava, which is tapioca, flour. I'm pretty sure they're gluten-free because they don't have any wheat. So they got the tapioca flour, coconut, shredded coconut. Let me see, something else. Oh, almond butter. So obviously chocolate. So I think that they are gluten-free, and I think that they're also vegan too, because there isn't anything that I see that would make them not vegan. So that is wonderful. You know, I always have a hard time finding things that are free of soy, and of course it is always nice that they're delicious. They're good for satisfying my chocolate craving, my sweet craving, and they break really easily into just nice little pieces. So they're good because I can just break off little tiny pieces, you know, throughout the day if I really want something sweet. And then this was, you know, nice for that. There is, I mean, obviously there's sugar in here, and this isn't healthy in the sense that, you know, it's sweet, but there's 210 calories and 12 grams of sugar. So, I mean, it's not too bad if you're just gonna, you know, drag it out through the entire day and just have a little bit. And, you know, that's kind of how I do it. And I think that they're great because you can also take them with you. And, you know, I feel safe about letting my daughter have a little bit as a treat to bribe her sometimes. So those are really, really nice. And they are unfortunately quite expensive because you have to buy a whole box of them. And I forget exactly how much, but ends up being probably $2 a bar or something like that. They were having some kind of sale. That's why I bought them. So I love those. And then I bought from Vitacost. I guess I'll move on to my Vitacost haul. I bought the Stevia extract. This is just the Vitacost brand, and it is a liquid and a dropper. It only has vegetable glycerin and deionized water in addition to the Stevia. So it is very, very sweet, and I'm just trying to eat less sugar, and sometimes it's really, really hard because I have a major sweet tooth. So this works good in yogurt. There are some places that I feel Stevia does not work good in. Things that are I don't know, things that are not sour. Sour is what it works the best in. So yogurt, and then that kefir drink that I get that's cultured, you know, milk. It's kind of like buttermilk. That works really good for flavoring that. But then in other things, I tried it, I'm going to show you this later, about hazelnut butter and Stevia, not working. Oh, I did not break that. It just, the lid came off, but don't worry, the glass thing didn't break. That was scary. Now I have hazelnut butter all over my hand. Let me look for something to wipe that on. So Stevia, good in certain things, and, you know, natural calorie-free sweetness. Then I bought this pecan cashew butter, or pecan butter with cashews. It's organic from Artisana. I just thought it'd be nice. I've been really liking, I bought peanut butter, and I don't particularly love peanut butter. It's okay, but I was thinking, you know, I bet you there's other nut butters that are really good, and this one is really good. My daughter really likes it too. Two more things from Vitacost. The last two things are the Grapefruit Essential Oil from Nature's Alchemy, and the Cypress essential oil from our Cacia. And this one, I really love the smell of like pine and Christmas trees. And it said in the review there's another oil that smells even better that was not carried on Vitacost, but I thought I would still try this one. And I can't open this right now because it is being too childproof for me. Here we go. Oh, it's a little strong, but I like the smell of this. I think it smells like those like little trees, those little fern trees, like bushes that you can have in front of your house. I don't know what they're called officially, but they're not like pine. They don't have the spiky needles. They got that other kind of softer needles. I don't know. We have them by our house, and I think it smells like those. And then the grapefruit is amazing. I saw Celia from Homespun Mom mention this at one point in one of her videos, and I was like, that sounds so good. It's supposed to like make you happy, which, I mean, I'm pretty happy as it is on a regular basis, but oh, that just smells so nice. So nice. I don't like grapefruits like to eat, but I just love the smell. And I've been using this in my candle melter. I just got wax in there. I actually added both of these together, and I think that smells nice. I put some in like a little spray bottle, just a few drops, because essential oils are supposed to be diluted. You're not supposed to use them in a high concentration, but I think I put mostly water. You could do alcohol. I think the oils dissolve in alcohol, and that's what usually sprays are, but I just did water and those oils and did like a little room spray, and that smells so good. So just playing around with those. I have a couple of essential oils, but not too many, and I just really wanted to get those for the smell of them. And now on to, oh, I'm sorry, last thing from Vitacost that I totally forgot about. So after those bars, which have tapioca flour in them, I was like, I need to get me some of this tapioca flour. Maybe I can make something like this bar. I don't know. So I bought, not really thinking, this bag. Actually, you had to buy 2 of this tapioca flour from Bob's Red Mill off of Vitacost, and I have no idea what to do with this now, because there's a recipe on the back that involves rice flour. I really don't want to use rice flour. I try not to use a ton of rice because of the whole arsenic thing, and so I don't know what to do with this. Sorghum flour? I don't know what that is, but that's another recipe, uses sorghum flour. So apparently you can't make anything out of this flour on its own. You have to use it in conjunction with other flours, which I didn't really think about. But I have coconut flour, which I really like. So if anybody knows any recipes that use this, and or the coconut flour, because that's another thing I can combine with this, let me know, because I need to figure out what to do with this now that I bought it. I made pudding with it. I have another bag that I opened, and I made pudding with it, and that was good. I just used, you know, milk and then this to thicken it, and cacao powder to make it chocolate pudding. So I guess, you know, worst comes to worst, I could just make pudding out of it, but I was hoping to make some kind of like bar or baked good or something. So there's that. And now moving on to my iHerb haul, I bought 2 of these butters from Dastony, which I've never heard of that brand, but one is hazelnut butter, and it's organic, raw, and stone ground. Looks like this. And the other one is sprouted almond butter, and it's also organic, raw, and stone ground. And so the fact, sorry, I have 4 minutes on my camera. Let me plug it in real quick. All right, sorry about that. The battery is good now. Plugged it in. So I got this hazelnut butter because I really love chocolate hazelnut butter, like Nutella, but I don't eat Nutella. I get this like organic, or I have bought this organic version of Nutella before from Vitacost. I forget what it's called exactly. Something Di Regioni or something, I forget. But if you just search for chocolate hazelnut, it's going to come up as like an organic chocolate hazelnut butter. And I was thinking that has a ton of sugar in it still. So even though it's more natural than Nutella, it's still, you know, very sweet. And I thought maybe I could mix this myself with like a little bit of raw honey to make it like just sweet enough. And it's funny because it came out really weird, but still good. So it's very liquidy. I don't know, you can't see that, but it's very, very liquidy. And I mixed this with cacao powder, a little bit of raw honey, and that's it. Oh, a little bit of coconut oil. I added that later because as I started mixing it, it became, instead of liquidy, it became like this dry, crumbly texture. And I was like, well, this is weird. And so I added a little bit of coconut oil to try and like get it back to liquidy, but I didn't add too much. So it still remained like somewhat crumbly. And so it was a weird texture. It's not a texture like Nutella at all, but it tasted really good. And I ate it and it was fine. It's not really like a good dupe though, so I don't know. But it's still, you know, I enjoy it, and I like hazelnuts, and I think that they're, you know, pretty healthy for you. So that is the hazelnut butter. And then this, I'm even more excited about this. So one thing about nuts is they're so much better for you if you soak them, because they have all these like, I forget what they're called, like enzymes or something that makes it hard for you to digest nuts. And so if you soak them, then they become much better for you, much easier in your digestive system as well. Same goes with seeds, like pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, soaking them and sprouting them especially. So good. And it's something that I don't do nearly as much as I should, just because it's tedious. And you have to like soak them, and then you have to dry them off because now they're all wet, and who wants to eat wet soggy nuts? And so it's just kind of like a process. So I was so excited when I found this because it's sprouted almond butter, and I like almond butter, but you know, the fact that it's sprouted just got me super excited. Now I feel like, you know, I can eat this more. It tastes really, really good. You can just put it on, you know, anything, crackers, bananas. So I'm very excited that it's sprouted. And they also have sprouted pumpkin butter, like made from pumpkin seeds. And I'm super excited to try that. It was sold out, but I love pumpkin seeds, and I love sunflower seeds too. So I don't think, they do have a sunflower one, but it's not sprouted. So just very excited. And that is my nut butters. And then I got a whole bunch of toothpastes. One is for my dogs. This is actually Dr. Mercola, but I bought this on iHerb. Dental gel with herbal extracts for pets in general. And my dog's teeth, they're just not the best. And I did brush them. Then I got this spray that, it's called like Pet's Life, and you just spray it on their teeth, and that didn't really work too great. And I know it's partially my fault because I'm not like super diligent, you know, brushing their teeth every single day or anything like that. Sometimes I forget. It's so hard with 2 little kids and 2 dogs to just brush everybody's teeth. But, you know, I feel really bad, and I really want to take good care of their teeth because I definitely don't want them to have to be put under, and that's obviously like, that's a lot to have to go through just to get your teeth cleaned. And so I feel really bad, and I'm like really scared for them. So I don't want them to have to go through that. So I got this dental gel, and it's actually pretty easy to use. I squeeze a little bit, it's a clear gel, on my finger, and I rub it on their teeth. I do one for one side, I do a little bit more, you know, put it on their other side. And I don't know how well it works yet. I've only used it a few times because I just got this recently, but I've been pretty good. I've been doing this every single day, and I put this in my bathroom because my dogs sleep in my room, and the bathroom is where they have their little pad. If they have to go to the bathroom, they have their water, and they have some doggy beds in there too. They can kind of, they usually sleep in my room anyways, but, or in our room, me and my husband's room, but the bathroom is, you know, where everything is, and so I keep this in there. And this way, every single night before I go to bed, I'm reminded, and I put this on their teeth. So really, really hoping, crossing my fingers, that this makes their teeth good and healthy. And then I got this toothpaste for my daughter. It is called Tate's The Natural Miracle Toothpaste, and it looks like this. And it has really natural ingredients. It's got mountain spring water, calcium carbonate, peppermint, spearmint, sage, ratany root, geranium clove, birch tree extract, eucalyptus leaf, papaya extract, hugs, long life, and strength. So very natural, and it says all the things that you can use it on. You can use it on pets, you can use it on your kids, you can use it on sore gums. It removes tea and wine stains, just all kinds of stuff. So clean silver or tarnished metals, so all kinds of things. But I really wanted to buy this for my daughter because we are using the earth paste, that lemon twist earth paste, and when I bought it at the time, it did not have any kind of warnings on it, but I understand that now it has to have that California, you know, warning on there that, you know, this product contains trace amounts of lead or something. I haven't actually seen it because I don't have a new package of it, but basically it's natural clay from the earth, and if you break it down exactly what that clay is made out of, it's made out of some metals that are naturally present in the earth. One of them is lead. There's also aluminum and things like that, and I don't know why, but I just didn't even think of that when I was buying it. It just sounded so like, oh, it's edible clay, like that's natural. I never really questioned like, oh, you know, what is this clay made out of? Like, I'm aware that, you know, these metals are present in the earth and all that stuff. I just didn't think of it myself. And then later when that warning got on there, somebody wrote on one of my videos, you know, why do you give this toothpaste to your daughter? It has lead. And I was like, what? I didn't know that. And so I went and I looked into it and I found the breakdown of like all the elements in their clay, and that's how I found out about the aluminum in there. And I thought, you know, yes, it's trace amounts. You know, if you've been using this toothpaste, don't freak out because there's just so little. Our environment is so polluted. There's probably just as much lead in like some of the things that we eat and all that stuff. But being the worrywart mother that I am, I want to find her something without, you know, any trace amounts of lead, hopefully. And I found this Tate's, as far as I know, it seems, you know, really pure and natural. And she doesn't love it. She likes that other one because it's lemony and it tastes good. She doesn't really like the minty taste of this one. So she kind of has been putting up a fight, brushing her teeth with it, but it is better for her, so hopefully she gets used to it. And then I also bought this other toothpaste because they had some kind of special deal where it was 50 cents, and usually it's like $6 or 5 something. And it is the Botanique by Himalaya Herbal Healthcare toothpaste, and it looks like this. And it says gluten-free, Neem and Pomegranate. And this has also really natural ingredients, but this does have glycerin, which I know some people say is not as good for your teeth because it leaves like a film on them or something. But my other toothpaste that I use, the Desert Essence Neem and Tea Tree Oil one, does have glycerin also. And my teeth are kind of, they're not the best, so if I'm going to switch to an all-natural toothpaste, I need it to work really well for me. So I love that one. That one's like my holy grail. And because this is 50 cents, I figured I would just get it, and I was interested in the fact that it's pomegranate. That sounds good. It smells kind of interesting. It smells minty more than anything, but I just thought I'd give it a try, you know, and see what it's like since it was a good deal. And the packaging, this box is cool. It's got like little ridges. So that is it. Those are my 3 hauls, my collective haul. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.